Hello guys, this is zcore-xbenzo here today, and today we're doing a Minecraft Let's Play. Well, I've tried this on my channel before, but it kind of fell by the wayside. So, we're going to try again, and we're going to get wood. Wink wink, nudge nudge. So, we're going to talk about other series today. Um, Minecraft Story Mode uh, finished. If you haven't watched that, you should. It's a good game. I was a little bit disappointed in it though. I only got 5 episodes out of it. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer so I could get other series up and running. So yeah, kinda wasn't expecting to start this quickly on another series. Um, yeah, so this video has not been planned. It is being made at 10 minutes to 3 in the morning. So yay! Uh, but I'm enjoying posting YouTube videos. It's not so much. It's not so hard anymore. Like there's some videos that are too hard to do, and other ones that need like billions and billions of editing. And for all those whom don't know, I don't have editing software, so it's a bit hard um to do. I'm trying though. I'm trying really hard to get this sorted. Anyway, so after we cut this tree down, we're gonna go and head and move. We're gonna get a map ready. Uh, we're probably gonna try and get, I was gonna say seeds, saplings. There we go. Hmm. Do you think there's gonna be a temple? Do you we're gonna go over here though. We're not gonna live over here. We just want some of those saplings and some of that wood because I like that wood. Um. There's a pig. We must kill the pig. Okay. Okay, right. So it's probably best to make a sword. Right. Um. Yeah. So, and there's a bean. There's a bean. Yeah. My English isn't good in the morning. uh. Anyway, there's been some problems with the uploading where uh the in-game audio kind of screws up, as in like I noticed it in the Telltale games. I don't know if it actually came out like that, but like it would cut out like the last word. It didn't do that to my voice. It done it to like the game. So like I'm trying to think of a line that it said, but I can't think of a line off of my head. But it would be like I would like I would just say a sentence like it'd be like how are, and it would just miss out the you. It would like it like the subtitles would say you, but the guy wouldn't say you. It would cut like that frame. So but nobody picked up on it, although it wasn't a very popular series. Um, although it is the first series that I've completed. Uh, with a lot of series, I find that they kind of fall by the wayside. So the aim for this is just to do this until people get bored of it. So get away, get away, get away. I hope I can kill you with this. Okay. And there's some iron. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not a fantastic builder by any means. just gonna jog back up. I'm gonna block it off too. Wasn't really expecting to go mining, but it's probably the best decision that we can do right now. So we'll make that and that. And we'll go and kill all the animals. We're gonna want to kill them all. Anyway, what I was thinking of, guys, was to get just some kind of like background music because I've never been a very talkative person. Well, I am, but like it's like I kind of struggle with the whole fact of like I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself with all YouTube videos, even though I'm talking to you guys. I still haven't really got over that fact. So what I was thinking was I could get some nice, not copyrighted music and go from there. And then once I feel or feel confident enough, I would just get rid of the music. Uh, but although like you guys might be like, nah, we won't be able to hear you. So like, although like you'd still be able to hear me, but like you might think, no, that's not a good idea. Um, so I would just kind of be like, okay, you don't want that. It won't happen. Although some of you think it's a good idea, a couple of my friends, I'll speak to my friends about it. They'll be like, yay or nay, and I'll be like, okay. So what's gonna happen is that okay, is it doing this way? I'm kind of worried with this zombie. Okay, it's not this way. Anyway, I say a lot in my videos. That's the thing that needs to stop. So we're gonna kind of mine for the first little bit. I don't really like doing that because I find it like kind of fills up your inventory, and then once you fill up your inventory, you kind of have to sell down shelter kind of soon. So that means like we can't find the best spot possible, and I'm really picky. Although think I'm gonna just try and not be picky. Kind of flat, hilly biome would do, but if we can't find it, we can't find it. We'll just have to, settle for what we get. Where I think I'm gonna go for a quite small house. I don't know if this is gonna be too dark. If I have to lighten it up. This zombie is really freaking me out though. Um. Oh, I can hear it. It's walking. It's walking. It's walking. Anyone else hear it? I hear it good. Hiya. Take your meat. I'm gonna eat your meat. Oh, nice, tasty. Some more iron here, so we're gonna get that iron. Well, stay still. If you stay still whilst you have hunger, you don't lose as much hunger of because you just don't like because you're not doing as much. You don't lose as much hunger like when you walk and when you jump you lose a lot more. When you sprint you lose a lot more. So I don't know if you really lose any more from walking. I don't think you do, but I find it's something that I do, and I do. Did anybody else hear a skeleton? Okay, right, so we're done with here. Anyway, it's probably dark outside now. Yeah, it's getting dark. Anyway, these videos are going to be about 25 to 30 minutes long. I don't like to do long videos. Hopefully we can find a sheep though. That would be helpful if we can find a sheep. All we need is like 3 saplings of these and then we'll move on. I've kind of noticed ever since like I took that kind of vacation because of my granddad, the channel's lost a lot of um, the views, lost a couple of subscribers. Um, I just want to say thank you for the ones that stuck around, even though mostly it's my friends that kind of just want to support me. I don't even really know if they like the YouTube videos. Um, but yeah, it means a lot. And obviously there's a couple of people who just that I don't actually know that like the video. Um, there's also like these people who piss me off, who will post in the video like say, "Oh, nice video, I subbed," and then like I already know that they haven't subbed, and what they do is they try and pick up extra subs, like they go around with like to the smaller channels and they pretend that they actually like the video when they probably don't really like it, but they say they like it anyway and try and pick up subs from that. I can hear the spider behind me, it's fucking terrifying. Anyway, oh, there you go, me saying anyway again. Me anyway, but they're the words that, I can't help but say. Okay, so anyway, like those people really, really piss me off. So I don't even know if they watched the whole video, but if they've watched up until this point, just don't bother doing that to my video. Although I don't mind you saying, nice video, although most people don't do that because most people are dickheads and don't don't consider other people's feelings. They all wanna just be big on YouTube, and to some extent that's what I wanna do, but I don't want to kinda. I wanna be big, but like obviously like everybody that does YouTube wants to be big and wants to do it for the fame, but like that's not all what it's about. That's like yeah, you get famous, kinda. Um, to be fair, I couldn't really care about. There you go. It's not that I don't care about the famous. I mean, the famous is like a good part, but like what it's mostly about is the fact that you can do something that somebody else enjoys. Like that's I, I like that. To people say that you can help people through things. That's what means a lot to me. Because like a lot of YouTubers do that for me, and kind of make things a lot like days go a lot quicker. And that's what I want to try and do for you people. Um, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Why did the creeper have to explode? We could have been friends. My singing's awful, so I'm gonna stop. Sometimes we're gonna have guests on this. Like I think it'd be cool to like have a building contest. So yeah. Although I think I'd need a lot more supplies than obviously what I have. We're just gonna kill all the animals. Okay, we're not going to kill all the animals because there's monsters everywhere. We're gonna go back to where our little land is and just chill. We're going to Minecraft and chill. Fuck Netflix. Right? Right? Even though I like Netflix. Fuck Netflix. Okay, so. I don't have enough will. Will. Woohoo. Ah. Anyway, do I even have enough coal? Did I pick up coal? Yeah, no, I did. So, the the commentary will get better as the episodes progress. Like if this I've got an aim to make to 50 videos. So not on my channel, on doing this Minecraft series. Uh, I wanted to do other series, but obviously other people couldn't commit to the series because they have lives and I don't. Um, it was a series called. Uh, I think I seen another YouTube. I think I got it from another YouTuber, although I can't really remember if I did or didn't. Like, that sounds like I'm lying, but like I can't remember. Like it's. I think it's kind of partly based on it. Um, but it's not. Um, it's called Down Under, and the rules are pretty simple. You get. I thought, oh god, is it? I don't think I remember the rules. uh, anyway, you get. I think it's right. I think you get a day and a night, but like what I found out, like when me and my friends kind of done it playing around, uh, we found that after one day we thought we had enough. Uh, Sometimes we did because we died really quickly, but uh, and we would go down and like we would die we wouldn't have well we would have everything, but we would die really quickly. So anyway, the rules would be that after a day and slash night, day and night, we would burrow under the ground, and you weren't allowed to come back under. No, you weren't allowed to go back on top. Um, so it can be like hardcore, although you don't actually have a hardcore world. Um, so you would have it, and then they would you would try and survive, but you would natural regen wouldn't be on, so you had to try and not take damage. It's really like it sounds really complicated, but like if you were to see it, um, which you might one day once I finally get my act together and post more than 3 YouTube videos without going, oh, I need a break. So yeah, um, I keep saying it's annoying me. I think we kind of stayed here for long enough, although we're still kind of doing stuff. Stuff needs to be cooked. Anyway, like, sorry if you hear me like drinking. I don't have a mute button because this is all live com, and I record through Share Factory, and Share Factory doesn't have the option to do that. So I'm not really sure what our first house should be. I don't know, maybe a tree house. I've never really tried to build a tree house. Um, I think I tried once on the computer when we had when I had friends when I had friends. No, I don't really have. I still have them on Skype, but what they kind of done was there was I think there used to be like 7 or 8 of us in a call, and we would all split up. So me and a guy. What was his name? Oh, what was? Oh, I remember him. It was Canadian. I remember him being Canadian. uh, and anyway, uh, oh, what was his name? I don't know his name is. We'll call him Josh. We'll call him Josh for now. And we would build the house, uh, and then 3 people would go out and get supplies. So, and then the other 2 or 3, depends if the guy one couldn't, one got told to get off the computer a lot because he wouldn't tidy his room. I think that's what happened to him. Uh, we kind of, oh, his name was Cody, not the guy that I was build with was called Cody, and we would like be on all these public servers, like these big public raid servers. So me and Cody, like what would happen is, I think it was by like E3 something, not E3. Sorry, oh god, E3 is not what the server was called. E3 is something completely different. So it'd be like these big PvP servers with like 200, 300 people on, and they would try and murder us. Like everybody would just try to kill people. So what we done was like these people would protect us whilst we ran away, because obviously if we're trying to build a house, we can't die. Uh, and we'd have hundreds of supplies. So once we got out, they would teleport us. No, we would teleport them. So they would give all of our stuff, and then the collectors would go out and collect all the wood, this like the diamonds, everything you need to build a house. Not to build a house, but like kind of everything you need. Um, you know, you know, it's Minecraft. You should all know Minecraft by now. Kind of struggling where to build a house though. Um, so once we got to the place, right, I remember this time that the server had to reset. But anyway, I'll tell you about the treehouse time first. Uh, we went to this place and there was like hundreds and hundreds of trees, and I think it was like I've counted it, and we were like, well, when I counted it, like the coordinates wise, and we're like 30,000 blocks away, and we decided that that was far enough. We were near the border of the world. I think the border was 50,000 blocks, so we were like, nah, we'll kind of stay here, uh, and we kind of make like this forest. So we decided, we'll stay there and like we'd build out amongst the trees. Long story short, we didn't think it through, and people with because we a lot of them were not English. I think I was the only Brit there. They would we all didn't have very good internet. Well, we did have very good internet, but we used. I didn't like fancy. Uh, I kind of got used to the oh, what was it? And I don't know what it's called. The not fancy. We'll call it that. Uh, oh, wrong button. And we all had like the I think is it basic? We'll call it basic, where the leaves are different. Long story short, people could see our house through the leaves, which meant that they just burnt the woods down, and in burning the woods down, they burned our house down. There's another time where like food was really low, like you could sell stuff on the server, uh, and if you sold it, you know you can make a fortune, and then you do things like buy diamonds or buy rare things. So we uh, we took over we kind of took over what we done, like you have to gain faction power, so we gained a lot of faction power, and you can do that several different ways. We done it the way of ganging up on people and killing them, and then we would our faction power would go up. But if you died, your faction power went down. Uh, so that started up our little PvP group, where the other three guys that disappeared, they would always go out and do the PvP. So they had like the best armor and everything. And I was also the redstone guy because I was the only one that really kind of understand redstone. I don't really understand it though, but I had a better grasp because I was one of the older ones in the group. I was when I say old, I mean like wasn't that much older. I was like maybe a year, and you know, yeah, the best house we built was when we took over the it was a sand, a desert, and when we took over the desert, we just built we had like we built the fence, which was these massive walls, and like once you broke the wall, lava would come pouring through, and like say you jumped over, like you towered over the like. So once you had faction power and you had owned, you could own the land, and nobody else could build on that land, and nobody else could destroy that bit of land. And we done that, and we had the highest you could get, so nobody could really destroy your land. Although there was ways around it, like I think how we finally lost that place was somebody made a TNT cannon, and it would slingshot TNT towards us. No, that wasn't nice, you know. That destroyed our. Well, it destroyed the wall. It didn't really destroy our base, but it was pretty terrifying because I was one of the three who were on, and we were not good fighters. Because there was like we pissed off we pissed off several factions, which meant that a lot of people didn't really like us on the server. Thought that was a creeper. Uh, a lot of people on the server didn't like us, so we kind of got beaten by two factions. So yeah, you have to remember not to be horrible, Minecraft. Anyway, guys, that's been the first episode. I hope you liked it. Please like. Oh, I jumped off the boat. Subscribe and peace.